how to build network to get to this director VP position. I'm sure if you're an ambitious person, probably you know that to build this to get to this director VP position in your different departments or outside of the company, you have to have that connections. You have to have people in upper management or high profile people who who can vouch for you or who can open up the doors for you, right? And you might have tried it. You might have tried to apply for some of the director positions or VP positions using LinkedIn, and as soon as you apply, there will be like 250 1,000 people applying, and you wonder, like, where am I standing in this case? Probably you are not, because there are 250 to 500 application. You are one of that big pile. So what needs to happen is you need to build a network so that you can tap into those some of these opportunities, high level opportunities. Many times they are hidden. They are not even publicized or even post in on a LinkedIn or anywhere else. So, or sometimes they are already pre-filled. People have upper management has already decided who to give this position internally, or they might have spotted somebody outside already, but just as a formality, they have to post on LinkedIn. So, and I'm not saying that don't apply using those LinkedIn or any other resources. Definitely, there are chances, but the chances are so low. So, if you want to amplify those chances, first of all, you need to have the wonderful LinkedIn profile, right? That gets noticed. You have to have the executive resume. All those things are there, but that has a limitation because there's so much competition. Of course, if you have this great resume, great LinkedIn profile after getting help, then your chances go up. But there is still the limit because there is huge competition. So what needs to happen is you have to develop that network of people in power, and that's what we tell our clients as soon as they join the program. Hey, let's start developing your network so you increase the chances of your success of reaching to director VP position by tenfold, a lot more. So there is a strategy behind it. And the first strategy, there are three ways you can do it. First strategy is to find out all the people in the past. You have worked with many people over this your career so far, and many of them have gone very high profile. They are VPs or directors or even higher than that. First thing, you have to tap into them, even your college friends. If you have gone from very prestigious colleges like IIT or BITS Pilani or any institute here, master's degree, you might have done MBA. For example, like me, you did MBA from Booth or other prestigious universities. You need to tap into those people who so far in your life, and many of them are at higher level, and it's they know you. They know you. So that becomes a powerful way of the mechanism. Second is present. Right now, which people you are working with in your different departments in your company, and their friends, or if you are going to some social events and you would meet people and they might introduce to a higher management, you can just introduce yourself. Hey, you're working as a senior manager. And those, or there might be some people who are already director or VPs when you go to social events. So those are your present people. And third is building network in the future. Having the specific strategy to expand your network, to reach out to people who you don't know of or they don't know you, and build a relationship with them, and being very strategic about it. It's not about having like 5,000 10,000 people connections in your LinkedIn. It's about being strategic, because your time is very, very important. Their time is important, your time is important. You don't have time to talk to like 4,000 5,000 people. I talk to a lot of people because that's my business, that's different. But for you have to be very strategic about it, right? So you have to choose people and have this meaningful conversation. So those are the three network that you can build from past, present, and future. Now we tell this to our clients. Okay, let's start working on it. But the biggest problem they face, there are two problems they face. And the first problem they face is mindset. The limiting belief. There is something inside them keeps stopping them. They know the importance of this, and they know, if they do this, the chances of a career growth becomes tenfold, and all those things. The client will tell me, Ravi, you're absolutely right. I've been thinking about it. I know all those things. But there are some limiting belief inside me, such as why would they, first of all, if you have to reach out to my earlier people, earlier contacts, and then it feels like inferior, right? So if somebody from your college, he's a VP, and I don't want to reach out to this person. What will this person think about me? I used to be ahead of this person. Now he has gone up. All sort of things, right? There is an inferiority complex, or there is a feeling that, what will he think of me? Why he's reaching out after a long time, and all sort of stuff. Like, there is a lot of limiting belief inside that stop people. And also, like, people feel that if I talk to people who are presently, they might feel that, oh, what's happening in this person's life, why is he reaching out to me, and what's the motive, and feel like salesy kind of thing. You're trying to sell yourself, and feel needy, all sort of stuff. And if I were to reach out people who I don't know, oh my god, I don't like to talk to strangers. Right, I'm an introvert person. It's not easy for me to break that ice. And I don't know why those people will give me their time. They are busy in their world. Why would they talk to unknown strangers, right? So all those limiting belief stops them, and clients say, okay, because of this thing, I'm not going to do what you said. So that's why in our program, we focus big time on mindset transformation to identify some of these limiting beliefs, make them clear, like what is internally stopping you, even if you know this is good for you, and there is it's going to help you. So once our client starts figuring out, oh, these are the limiting beliefs that we are stopping us, then in our one-on-one coaching or group coaching, we destroy those limiting beliefs. There is a voice that monkey sitting on a shoulder is having these all limiting beliefs. So we amplify the voice of the leader inside them, and they start seeing the other side of the story. They start hearing the voice of the leader inside you, the wise things, and these limiting beliefs go away, and getting replaced by the empowering beliefs. Now this work has to be done in a coaching fashion. It's sometimes we understand these things, but our mind is like very interesting phenomena. We get it, but we don't implement it, or we get it, but we don't get it at the same time. So that's where the power of this transformational coaching comes in, that we do in our program. So that is the one problem once they solve, but then they come up with the thing. Okay, Ravi, I'm so excited, and all this mindset trash is gone. I'm ready to take action, but what do I do? Yeah, what is the strategy? So that's why we give them a very specific strategy. When you reach out to this, first thing we teach them some of the psychological ninja skills, I call it. There are certain psychology that if we apply those psychological technique, people tend to respond to you very positively. They do extra things for you. They say yes to your request. They help you. They support you. So if you use some of these psychological techniques, then you can have the positive influence on people in a big way. So we teach those psychological ninja skills first, and the second is that is one strategy. And second piece of the strategy is the actual work. We give them very specific language, like in the text, the script. If you have to send text to a script to their old friend who is in a college and who is VP, like what kind of text you can send so that that person will feel very happy to talk to you and help you. And then we give them very specific structure of when you meet that person, maybe it's virtual or in person or whatever. How do you conduct that conversation? How it's not just about chit chat and all those things and things are over. It's all about, of course, breaking the ice and all those things matter, but there is a strategy behind it. How do you make this person help you in your career growth on his own? You cannot force anybody, right? You cannot what do you call it? I'll say you cannot force people to help you. So it has to come from them. But if you use that specific language that we give, if you have that mindset when you go and you approach in a way that we teach in the program, our clients start saying, oh my God, Ravi, I was asking the same person before. That person was not responding, but your text or your language made a big difference. And then we had a wonderful conversation. And then this person has so many opening I didn't know, and that has changing lives of so many of my clients, because as soon as clients started applying this formula, there are so many stories. Not only one, people get two, three offers to director positions, and there are stories I post in the text or in the videos many times, right? Yeah, I've seen again and again because many of my clients, they come to me, they are not low performers. They are very high performers. They have achieved something big they are doing great, they are getting good, they are getting good ratings and all sort of stuff, but just because of missing network, they are missing out on these opportunities. So as soon as actually people, sometimes they are when they reach out to this like their network, they find that those people, other people say, oh my god, where were you? So nice, so nice that you caught up. I have this opportunity, I have this opportunity. And since they know each other, that helps in a big time. And second thing, same thing happens with the present network and future network. We help people to create that bond, to create that connection, and connect at a human level, so the other person becomes eager to help you. And that's a psychological technique I keep talking about. It does work. It does work. There is a humans are, we have this innate need to help each other, and how to tap into that, and what language to use, and what mindset you should have, and how do you approach this person, what to say and what not to say. That becomes very critical. And once our clients start applying all these principles, and most importantly, these principles or these techniques are not just for listening and learning about it. In this program, we get a lot of practice done of networking, and we have a group sessions, and all people meet to each other, they talk with each other, reach out to each other. So there is a practice ground, safe ground, where everybody is helpful to each other. And once they build that courage, once they destroy this limiting belief, it becomes super easy for them to go out and build a network on their own. And that's what magic happens. Right, they start expanding their network, they start getting lots of what do you call it, openings, they're available for them. So you can do that too. You can start building your network too, because your network is a net worth, right? So, and the quality of the network, you might have people who are similar to you. That's not going to help. Of course, it will help to get you lateral position, or new job and everything. That's great. But if you really want to go up in the ladder, you have to connect with people who are up there. Then only you will see then only you will be able to climb up, right? So do that. Let's do it. I told you how you can do it. And if you really need help with this, watch my webinar, 5 steps to high position. I explain in detail, like, very step-by-step process, how you can reach director VP position, what stops people, and what needs to do about it, and how there is examples or case studies of some of our clients, how they are doing it. So do watch it. And after the call, set up a time with me. We can talk about what is not working in your career, what are your limiting beliefs, how you are stopping yourself, and also what help exactly you need, so you can open up the doors of abundance and open up the door of possibilities for you. And that works only if you are good at your work. If you are getting good ratings, and it doesn't have to be top of the world, right? But if you are good, your manager is seeing your work, and you are delivering value, but you want to get to the next level, then we can help you. And you have to be ready and committed. This all things, as I say, I talk to many people, and they say, Ravi, I watch your webinar. I watch your video, I'm so motivated, inspired. I never thought about my career. I was kind of sleeping, and I'm just in a comfortable zone. I have woken up, you opened my eyes. Then we talk about all these great things, so what is not working, and what amazing career they can have, and what value they can bring, and they get super excited. Whoa, I want this thing. But then I tell them, oh, now you're awake, now let's go work out. Right, let's go to gym and build this muscle. They say, now I have to work out, I have to run, and I have to lift the weight. That's fine, I'll go back to sleep. But there are some few who said, Ravi, great, they choose to, after waking up, they choose not to sleep back. They choose to come to my gym and build these strong muscles of executive presence, build these strong muscles of career sponsorship, build these strong muscles of networking and opening up and going out there and showcasing themselves and doing the best in their life. And once they start building this muscle, they start seeing that muscle gain and weight loss, in terms of getting here in this case, they start seeing increase in their salary, increases in their titles, responsibility, and most on that, increase in their happiness and increase in their satisfaction and joy that they bring to their life. So all these things happen if you start networking and start opening yourself and waking up and taking action after you wake up. If that is you, if you are ready to not just wake up, but if you are ready to work out after wake up, do something big in your life going forward, let's talk. I'm here. Me or one of my coaches will talk with you and build a customized strategy for you. And then it's your choice again to go to workout and to go back to sleep. So I hope you will choose the later of waking up and working out. If that is this case, watch the webinar, and I'm looking forward to talking with you soon. Wishing and wishing you happiness and success.